So once you've decided what access users should have, before you can provide that access, you really need to think about how you're going to translate that identity. So one of the benefits of having a directory service in place is that it is going to allow you to centralize a lot of your user management activities, and ideally all of them, right? But in order to do that, you need to think through how you want to automate and how you can best automate the transition of that identity from that directory to each of your different endpoints. So you're going to be managing different types of endpoints, but common ones, right? You have your device. How do you get that identity managed on your device? A radius server. Applications is one of the most pervasive places where we are going to need to push out and manage identities. So I want to speak specifically about that a little bit. There are a couple of different protocols that have become really popular over the past couple of years. And when you look at SSO as a service, you'll see these protocols called out quite often. And those are protocols that create identities and manage those identities within applications, SaaS applications. Skim is one of them. So Skim has the ability to create, update, and really delete or manage that identity on applications in pretty much real time. It's an API level integration. You'll also see Saml just-in-time provisioning. So Saml is known as an auth protocol, but it does have the ability to basically carry on an insertion all of the data around a user that is needed to create that user account when they first go to log in. There may be custom API integrations available as well in different tools, and just ensuring that something of that nature is available is going to be useful. And then where it's possible, or rather where SAML and Skim and custom API integrations do not exist, there's always the option to leverage LDAP as an alternative directory. So LDAP is popular for that purpose. It's a well-known schema that a lot of apps can use to authenticate users against without necessarily needing an identity store of their own. So for apps, just making sure that, if you're supporting 20 or 40 applications across your organization, having the identity creation automated is going to take a lot off of your plate. As part of those integrations, we've talked a lot about attributes. So attributes can be used to decide what authorization is provided from JumpCloud, or sorry, this is my world, right? From JumpCloud or from your directory. But it could also be carried down into that app. John mentioned this. And when, say, a role is passed down to a certain application, there may be automation that takes place on that application. AWS is a prime example. They have their own ABAC system that can apply roles based on the attributes that your directory is passing. So ensuring that you have the right data being passed down on those users to facilitate as much automation around roles or permissions on those downstream resources is going to pay dividends. So there could be, if you think about the environment, and Chase, if you can click again, any single user could have as many as, 13 or more. This was just kind of a popular number of accounts. And what you don't want is them or you as an IT manager to have to go and manage all of those accounts on every single server and all of those 13 credentials. Instead, you want to find a directory service that, Chase, if you can click again, it'll help you wrangle it, right? Like, it can be the Wild West, and whatever method you need to use to take control of the many applications that are out there in the wild in your org, the better. You're protecting your proprietary information. So And here's just kind of this benefits. Again, that identity is created, they come in with fully attributed, and then ideally, because of who they are, their access is determined, and then you can make decisions and push those identities directly out to those endpoints. And having that all automated, again, takes out some of the guesswork. It also eliminates the possibility for access to fall through the cracks. So it's your first day as a new employee and you're just trying to get through your day. I imagine we've all experienced this, but I can't because I don't have access to this. Oh, should I have access to this? So instead of slowing down the onboarding experience with having to answer all of those questions and provide the access one-off, you also get the gains of ensuring that everybody has what they need to get going day one.
Please subscribe and check out more content from us.